Hey, and welcome to another episode of Geeks Corner. First up, EE, the UK broadband mobile network, has officially announced the launch date for 5G. They've also announced new devices that's also going to be supporting 5G as well. And the launch date is going to be on May 30th, making it the first UK mobile broadband provider to offer that as well. They're also offering some home routers and Wi-Fi as well. Prices and plans will vary depending on the types of devices you get in, but you can sign up on their website ee.co.uk and take a look at those prices immediately. The US Federal Trade Commission has won its antitrust litigation case against Qualcomm. The judge found that the chipmaker violated the way it was dominant power in the cellular modem business and has ordered the firm to change how it negotiates and renegotiated its license deals as well. So it's interesting to see that Qualcomm has actually come under fire this time. We used to see Qualcomm and Apple in court, and obviously that was settled out, so it's good to see that Qualcomm are actually being held accountable for their actions. Yesterday, Apple expanded its keyboard service program to include the 2008 MacBook Pro and MacBook Air models as well. Apple previously covered up until the 2017 model, and then they introduced in 2018 a silicone membrane to cover the keyboards as well. But that didn't actually seem to do much of a difference, and the failure rate seemed about the same as 2017. So if you have the 2018 model, you're now covered under there as well. And along the way, Apple has also introduced its first 8-core MacBook Pro on there as well, and they were all announced yesterday. So it was quite a busy day on there, and it's interesting to see that this is coming up before WWDC. Huawei are in the news again. This time it's going to be the UK-based firm Arm. They've actually suspended all trades with Huawei, and they're following in suit with Google, who originally ceased operating with Huawei, meaning that they were no longer able to use the license agreement for Android. Now, the US government has since put in a 90-day window allowing companies to do that. However, Arm hasn't stated whether or not they plan on working with Huawei during this time. We've actually written a piece on that, more of an opinion piece really, and we look a bit more behind the scenes and a bit more in depth about what's going on and whether or not the ban is exactly what it seems. So it's definitely an interesting read, and it'd be great if we can get some feedback on that as well. And you can always hit us up on Facebook and Twitter, or leave a comment on our website, geekscholar.co.uk. Now, for something a little bit different, I mentioned a while back that I was going back to reading the Creative Selection book. I've actually found that a bit of a struggle to go through there. It's quite tedious and methodical there. So I've actually taken another break on that as well now. I'm about 46% the way through that book. I will be going back to it. I haven't given up completely just yet. I'm hoping it's going to pick up and pique my interest. But since then, I actually moved on to a book by Ant Middleton, who is a former SAS soldier, and his book is titled First Man In. I actually finished that book in just over a day, which is definitely a record for me, as I'm not a massive reader. I've watched Ant Middleton in the UK series SAS, Who Dares Wins, and if you haven't checked that out, I highly recommend that. But yeah, if you're into anything military at all, I definitely recommend this book. It's also talking about leadership skills as well, and it's definitely got some good pointers and some challenging thought processes as well. And that's it for today's episodes, guys. Like I say, make sure you head to our website, geekscorner.co.uk. We've got more in-depth articles, and we're covering the latest tech news on there as well. And like I say, we've got an opinion piece we'd like you guys to have a look at and converse back and forth your thoughts on how it's going to affect us as individuals as well as customers, for obviously Apple and Google as well. It is going to have a knock-on effect, unfortunately, for everyone. So it'll be definitely good to hear from you guys as well. We also post quite often about apps gone free on there, and there's a couple of good ones on there. If you're looking for a voice recorder, you can save yourself about $5 as well. And obviously we try and post on there quite regularly within the week, so you can get yourself some great deals. So thanks for listening, guys, and I'll catch you on the next one.